right. Test. 1, 2, 3, test. Hope I'm coming through very nice and clear and everyone can hear me okay. Just chilling while I get a few things together. Just a bit of chill out music in the background while I get some stuff together. There we go. So I'll wait for a few more people to rock into the space. Hey, Chris and Digital, Josh, how are you, mate? Just chilling for a minute so wait for more people to turn up. I'll get my bits and pieces together. Also, let me know if I'm coming through nice and clear as well. If I'm playing up, let me know so I can do something about it. So far, everything looks like it's behaving itself. Okay, let's read it go. Got a market going. A few things happening in the VeVe space. A few things happening in Candy. Quick toys will have one or two things going as well. We'll have to see. Everyone's good with you, Josh. So I hope you're working hard and not being too overwhelmed. I know you're a hard-working guy. Also, making content out there on your YouTube channel and that. Check YouTube. So please have YouTube. Hey, Dokta's in the house. Let's get you back to the stage. Oh, there he is. Let's turn that off. There we go. Right, you there, Dokta?
I'm here.
Oh. There we go. Can you hear me right? 1, 2, 1, 2. So my come through nice and clear. So Elon's not trying to rug us again.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, hang on. 2 seconds. Oh. Can anyone hear me at all?
Sounds good.
Oh, okay. All right, better. Yep. 1, 2. Test. Oh.
Good to go.
Yep, good to go. All right, wicked. So, first of all, Dokta, how are you?
I'm good, man. How's everything going?
Going good. So it sounds like your connection's a little bit dicey as well. So we might be having one of them nights, but that's all good. We shall persist. The show shall go on. But I see Wes listening there in the background. Hello, Joe's with us. Aqualites, thanks for dropping in. Always good to see you. So Josh is there as well. He's gone digital. So let's I guess we might as well start the show and see how long we last before Elon tries to mess with our show again. So, but let's go with this one. Oops. And it's all on X. Dr. Strange in the mix, no sweat. Oh, beats, live, reflex, rocket, top on the docket. Crypto is in the mid, pearl and socket. DC candy, the new get rockin'. Thank you, no stop it. Red beam, white beam, twitch, and then you two freaking talking, y'all. Oh, can't you see? Collector space is the place to be. Red beam, white meaning that bitch. Then the YouTube freaking talking, y'all. Oh, can't you see? Collector space is the place to be. I believe. Woo! Yes, sir. This is VeVe Wednesdays episodes. What are we up to now? 77.
like, yeah.
I had a feeling you were gonna pick that one.
That's it.
I
I knew it. It's like we gotta get pumped to like nice beat to start the, well, for me to start the morning because I need all the motivation I can get because it's getting nice and cold and wet here in the UK. But I know it's getting towards the evening, maybe late night where you are. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of motivation to keep going and tune in and listening to what we have to say.
Yeah, no doubt. Hitting about, oh yeah, we always start at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, man, definitely need that extra pep in my step.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
yes, sir. So how's your week going so far? How's the grind going?
Grind is grinding, man. As
Yeah.
always, just trying to get my stuff together for Comic-Con, all that, and always grinding, always work, create. I just actually sent out a tweet for my show on Fridays. So I just got done editing and uploading that video. Just a little teaser,
Ooh.
whatever, not crazy. So yeah, that's it, man. Always doing something.
No, very, very cool. And actually, that was at one of the top of my community shoutouts list. Was in case you aren't familiar with it, Dokta has himself his own show, Twitter space, whatever you want to call it. It is called Bar Pushers Radio. We're up to number 6, and that is going to be airing on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's correct. Oh, there it is there in the comments. And basically, if you just want to now, this is your words. If you want basically just only grimy hip hop with the fam. So you just jump over there and you can enjoy that. Oh,
Yeah, man. It's funny hearing you say grind. I can tell it's not in the UK everyday vocabulary, but yeah. Yeah, man, it's a certain, little niche of hip hop. Hip hop is such an expansive art form in itself, so many different genres within it. So I just decided to focus on, the underbelly, you know what I mean? The lower class citizens, the left behind ones, that are putting a lot of work, so yeah.
yeah, no, I like it. It's like Hinano has said in the past, like the street level heroes, and so the ones that like basically keep it real, keep it grind on the streets, like you and me, the ones just laying it down and always trying to bring this amazing content out there to the masses.
There you go. So yeah, man, every Friday, 9 p.m. right here on Spaces.
That's it. Write that down. Say mark it on your calendars. Put it in your Google Calendar. Whatever you need to do, just make sure you don't forget about it. Also, see some more of the cool kids rolling into the space. So we see Hinano listening there in the background. Again, in case you haven't heard about it, but you probably have by now. Hinano and D recently just welcomed the new addition to their family. So that is fantastic. And yeah, hopefully the little prince is keeping you is treating you well. Hopefully, letting you get some level of sleep, along with all the list of 100,000 other things you've got to do, mate. And also, hope you and D are keeping well. And thank you for taking the time to listen in. And also,
Yeah, man, definitely got to say congrats to Hanami too. Sorry about that little delay, but yeah, man, Hanami D, you know the drill, man. Got the young one, so it's gonna be crazy, man. Seeing how they pull it off, man. Guys, in my prayers, man, because Hanami was saying the little one's a little attached to D, so it's gonna be interesting. Might have to have a third host. That's all.
Yeah. Have the once the little one starts making I'm sure he's already making some noise, maybe making like some actual proper words, getting in there in the background, like So, what do you think, there, little one? I totally agree. Good one. Oh, I see D's listening there in the background as well. Yeah, D, we were just saying a big congratulations to you and again, you and Hinata on your new addition to the family. So hopefully the little prince is treating you well, and hopefully you're getting some level of sleep so you can keep bringing out that awesome content that you do over on your channel, the Real Uncommon Podcast. If nobody's familiar with that, but judging by all the cool kids in the house here, I'm sure everybody's heard of that one by now. So yeah, hopefully you keep them well, and thank you for dropping in. Also see Wes. Also see Mahalo Joe. Now Mahalo Joe, you're actually on my list of talking points today as well, because I just saw, and because that's what I do when I wake up first thing in the morning, because it is just shy of 4 o'clock here in the UK. Is at the top of my Twitter's page, I see that you managed to complete yourself the secret rare, or all those exclusive, those covers on VeVe of Scott J. Campbell set. So first of all, congratulations to you, sir, because that is awesome. But I also noticed another fun little detail as well, is that actually the man himself, Scott, Scott J. Campbell, actually retweeted that tweet that you put on X. So yeah, that's really cool to see the actual artist himself retweeting your space. So very, very cool. Yeah, so it's always a nice feeling, like, when either like a comic book artist or someone that, like, you shout out all the time actually follows you, and I think I might have scared him off because my Mahalo Joe just dropped out. Oh well, hopefully he comes back. So yeah, I thought that was really cool, and that was worth shouting out. Also see Giorgio Aqualites with us as well, and Wampus. And also for anyone who's just joining us for the first time, wondering what Web the Wednesdays actually is, we're basically just a collectors group who just like to basically geek out. We talk about all things to do with collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Disney, so whatever level fandom you're into, Star Wars, say Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, anime. I'm all for it. So as long as you like to geek out and nerd out, this is the place for you. As long as you're kind of respectful, you're more than welcome to come up to the stage at any point during the show to come say hi. If you're looking for some confidence to speak in the space for the first time, this is a safe area, and we welcome everybody. So let's have a look and see what's been happening in the world today. So we've got a few big things happening out on VeVe. We've got probably the two biggest actually. Let's do this one. I think that's pretty fitting for our breaking news segment. So probably the two biggest things I can see happening out there in space is that VeVe now has a new co-CEO to help out David Yu and Dan Crothers to run VeVe, and he goes by the name of Ben Rose, and looks like he's getting quite popular. I've seen him pop up all over the space, jumping on other people's channels, jumping other people's spaces, and yeah, I thought this is really cool and a very, very positive sign for the company. Doctor, what do you have any thoughts about this? What do you think about this bit of news? Oh, we might have lost him, or he might have lost me. We might be one of the two. Can everyone still hear me okay?
How do I sound now?
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, cool. I was saying I don't know. I'm kind of just in a zoom out type of mode where I'm just just like looking. You know what I mean? I'm like window shopping. I'm just looking, seeing what's going on. I don't know how I feel about Binance because it's not even legal in New York State.
Okay.
So I don't really know how to evaluate whether his performance or how like legit Binance even is. I have no idea. Maybe you could speak to that more, but just in general, like some people are like, "Oh, it's good they got help," and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. It's a thing where, as far as what we've always seen two CEOs, right? But for me, I was totally blindsided when the dude a couple months ago resigned, right? So I'm sitting here like, well, who was that? You know what I mean? So that tells me that all this time it was supposed to be a three-headed monster in some way, shape, or form. And that person that left probably was not pulling their weight in whatever their job was all this time for who knows how long. So I just look at it like, okay, he left and now they just filled a position, just like what has happened with other positions and people that have left or been let go. So, as far as him himself, I don't know much about him, but like I heard somebody else say, his record is he's ascended up the ranks and stuff like that. So, you know, he's obviously shown some sort of ability, you know what I mean, to do the job. So hopefully they vetted and picked the right guy for the job. You know, he has a crypto background and stuff like that. So, you know, people see what Omi is doing right now. You know, it's a combination of things that go into stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think the day that his hiring was announced, there was a little bump. You know, and now that we got things going on with Stacker, we got a little more of a bump. So, you know, full combination of everything. Man.
Yeah, same. Like I agree as well. I mean, I reckon it's a positive step in the right direction. I mean, I thought it was quite. I mean, I know from that little business announcement, a lot of people were expecting some news about the VeVe-verse, but you know, again, having been on board seems like a positive thing. Like you said, he comes from a crypto background, and it was I think he was the managing director of Binance over in New Zealand and Australia, if I remember right. I did have the post saved somewhere, but it's in my whole long list of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I found it interesting. He comes from a crypto background, so maybe he's going to help him out on the crypto end of things. I have no idea, but he seems like a cool guy. Looks friendly, so he looks like he's got a bit of fandom behind him as well. I think looks like he likes Spider-Man and a few other things. So we will see. But we got Josh Collectables Gone Digital come to the stage. Maybe he can speak a bit more on the crypto side of things, or just come and say hi. How are you, Josh? Oh, I think he's coming. Or is my space rugged again?
Oh. No, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. Gotcha. How are you?
I was on a loading screen on my other screen.
I can hear you.
You're in the elevators.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe Oz got wrong.
No, I'm here. I'm still here.
Guessing.
I hear everyone.
Yeah, what's happening?
I hear Oz.
You don't hear Oz?
No, don't hear me?
That's you, dude. I hear him.
Okay, so I'll drop and come back.
So you started making me panic for a bit here. I was like, no.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's good. What's happening?
What's not too much, man. Just putting together some of the slides for tomorrow. But I heard you guys talking about the new co-CEO, so I wanted to hop in on the convo.
Yeah, good.
No, I just I think one thing that David had mentioned in the video that they released of them three was he in his exact words he said you just got to give us a little bit more time in the short term while we restructure. So I think that's well, I mean, it's coming from the CEO himself. You know, something clearly happened kind of behind the scenes, which I think is why there's been such a delay for the VeVe-verse. But I think that this new co-CEO Ben, I think this has been in the works for a little while. I think that interview that they did like a little over a year ago now, I think. I don't know if they were already in talks at that point or if that kind of opened the doors for him, but I from my understanding, I think that there was somebody who was supposed to be coming on board to kind of help scale, and I think that this is him. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to kind of see how his role kind of pans out, because from what it sounds, it's kind of like a mix between David and Dan's. Like it sounds like he's going to kind of help take a little bit of the weight off David's shoulder while at the same time help with some of Dan's responsibilities. So when it comes to scaling, I think of the VeVe-verse right away, because that's like a big part of the future of, you know, how we're going to use the collectibles and, you know, XYZ applications. So yeah, it's really interesting, but I'll tell you something. I didn't see that coming at all.
No,
so.
I mean, I know. I was just like this. I was just like that one.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if they announced somebody else to help with like scaling, but a new co-CEO, I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, no, I was just like, wow, okay, like we got a new, like, you know, part of the team. So what, we got Dan, David, and now we got Ben. It's like the dynamic duo, like the three amigos or something like that. You can call it now.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting, but I think it's it's fantastic news.
Yeah, no, like I said, I reckon it's a step in the right direction, and I guess we'll have to see how Ben goes. But Doctor, are you back now? So let's do a mic test.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Yes, sir. You're coming through nice and clear.
Okay, good. Did you hear anything I said before? No, I was rugged already.
You were sort of dropping in and out a little bit, but I think we sort of said most of it. But if you want to say it again, by all means, go for it.
Nah. I mean, if you heard me, we good.
Cool,
we
cool.
can move on.
So that's so we got the new co-CEO Ben Rose is apparently starting with VeVe now, and it looks like he's starting to do the rounds on some of the other content creators' channels as well. I've seen him; he's apparently going to be appearing on Randy Chavez's channel on YouTube come the 15th of October. So yeah, you can come check him out there, and also I see him; he's popping up on Will Gone Meta's channel as well. Let's see, I may have all that information saved because I try to be smart and those sort of things, but sometimes it don't happen. So he's appearing on Randy Chavez's channel on the 15th of October at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The links will be coming in the coming weeks, so we'll see you there. And I think he is also appearing on there it is, and also appearing on Will Goes Meta's channel as well. That is going to be an interview. So I think more details of that will be coming soon. So so very, very cool. So he's starting to make the rounds and make himself known, get introduced with the community, and you never know, he might actually come and drop into one of our spaces at one point or another. So so I thought that was very cool. So that's that bit of news. And also the other big one is Omi2 NFT is now officially live and ready for public testing, and so far it seems to be going not too bad. Everyone seems to be getting some positive responses from it. I personally haven't used it or haven't had anything to do with it yet, and that is over on Stacker. Doctor, Josh, have you guys had any experience with it? Used it yet? Has anyone out there used it yet? So what's your experience been like? Tell me, let me know.
Haven't used it yet, so can't really speak on it, but no, only thing associated with the token for me right now is just buying it.
Yep. Yeah, what about you, Doctor?
Haven't used it yet. I was looking at it though. Definitely interesting. I was seeing something about there being a way to do something with collectibles. Maybe I don't know if it would sell it, maybe for Omi, and then that also be a way to get Omi. Yeah, I was seeing some things, man. Hearing some things. I was in the emoji space earlier, so yeah, got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, well, again, I think it's a step in the positive direction. I know Dr. Profit and Mr. MC1 have been working quite hard on it, and looks like it's starting to bear a bit of fruit. I mean, like I said, the Omi price itself had a bit of a spike. It spiked all the way up to, let me look at my coin market cap here. Spiked all the way up to 0.00048, but now we're having a bit of a retest, and she's dropping back off again. Now currently at 3.865. So yeah, I thought it was very cool. So like I said, looks like everyone's had there's been a few teething issues with it, but obviously, like, being a new product, you'll get that. But so far on the whole, it seems to be a fairly positive response. And everyone seems to be buying stuff with it and using it. So just it's good to see a bit of a utility for the actual Omi token itself, other than just holding it for master collector points. So I thought that was very cool. So big shout out to Dr. Profit and Mr. MC1 and everyone out there who's involved with the project. So I thought that was pretty cool. That one. And I think that's probably about the two biggest subjects out there in the VeVe space at the moment. Now, before I start rattling off my list of talking points, Doctor Josh, was there anything you guys wanted to talk about before we start getting into VeVe talk?
No, man, I just hopped up because of that one combo, so
yeah.
I'll hop back up if there's anything else.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries. I thought you might come running as soon as I said VeVe verse. that was the whole.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, mate.
We're getting one step closer. It sounds like, so I got a smile on my face. That's all I can say.
It's like I said in the past, mate. It's all about baby steps. It's slow, it's steady, it's baby steps. So even baby steps will get you somewhere.
Well, I think what was reassuring is like at the end of the day, I have no issue waiting more. and I have no issue waiting like several years more. The thing with me is that like there's only so long that I like getting told, hey, be patient with like no explanation, like zero explanation. So when David said, hey, give us a little bit more time in the short run because we're essentially restructuring, I was like, oh, okay. Like it's coming from the man himself. All right, it is happening. They are restructuring. Something did happen behind the scenes. Fine. Right. Cool. I feel way better about that. So yeah, I'm just glad he mentioned that, but sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. No worries. All right. Well, I suppose it's about time we get into a little bit of VeVe talk. So we've got a few drops coming, a few big ones too. But yeah, let's kick her off with the Stanley Gibbons Penny Black drop. Like we've had that announced a little bit while before, but now we've actually got the blog article or the info, and let's have a look and see what we're dealing with here. So first of all, Stanley Gibbons Penny Black, the stamp. Who's excited about this drop? I'm excited about this drop because it looks like it's going to be it's quite significant. And and it's got a nice, easy point to entry price-wise.
Dude, this drop is so freaking cool. It's. I mean, on top of them being the largest stamp dealership, the stamp itself, like the significance, and then the fact that they're actually like doing the phygital, so you have an opportunity to get one of 150 original stamps that pretty much like started it all. Like that's such a cool opportunity. So 1000% going for this.
Yeah, definitely. So, Doctor, are you going to go for it? I'm definitely going to go for it.
Yeah, no reason not to go for it. Take my little 2 stabs at it if we get that many chances. I guess we should, right? Because the edition size is pretty high, right?
Yes, sir. So, and let me out there know in the comments as well. Are you going to be going for it? Are you into stamps? Even if you're not, say you still get a cool physical out of it if you end up landing that secret rare. So let's go over the blog article here and see what we got. So it says the Stanley Gibbons Penny Black. Just a little bit of background of what we're actually going for. The penny black is one of the most significant inventions in human history. It's hard to believe today that this piece of adhesive paper, launched in 1840 and featuring the profile of Queen Victoria, ushered in the age of mass communication, allowing people from all walks of life to correspond with others across the United Kingdom. That's where I live, funny enough. Prior to its invention, only the very wealthy could afford to exchange letters using messaging in the employ of the king, the church, or the universities. Incredibly, it was the recipient who would have to pay for the delivery. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. The self-adhesive stamp, invented by schoolteacher Roland Hill, was originally labeled as wild and preposterous by those running the National Messaging Service. That kind of sounds like the digital collecting space, wild and preposterous. I like it. But with the support of Robert Wallace, a respected politician, it soon paved the way for global communication, now recognized and coveted by collectors all over the world. Original penny blacks can be valued at anywhere from this is £100, so to several million, depending on provenance, condition, and rarity. And lucky enough for us, ladies and gentlemen, we actually have the chance to own one in digital and possibly physical form as well. Whew, that was a mouthful. So let's go over our drop details. So we have our common, which is 1840 penny black QB issued. So it says 1840 penny black sub used for margin example lettering QB, beautifully cancelled by the crisp red Maltese cross. Okay, so it's basically like the penny black stamp with a big red cross in the middle of it. So it's all going to be a 10 gem price point, so very, very affordable. So the common is coming in at 4,058 editions. That is our common. Our rare, which is coming in at 2,840 editions, again at 10 gems. So this is going to be the penny black, very fine and fresh, 4 margin unused example lettering, a wonderful color, spectral gum, and lovely clean impression. So this is a nice looking stamp without the red cross in it. And then looks like our ultra rare is coming in at 1,840 editions. And that's a nice little collection. You get three stamps in this one. So this is exceptionally fine and fresh, large 4 margin unused, left-hand marginal horizontal strip of 3 lettered IACA showing parts sheet inscriptions D side of the lettering. Okay, so it's got lots of cool details there. And lastly, but not least, we have our secret rare. Our secret rare is coming in, at 150 editions, as Josh said. So yeah, we've only got 150 editions on this one. So this is very, very scarce. And it basically says here that is a superb unused with original gum 4 margin block of 4 lettered BECF mint blocks from this plate of the utmost rarity, a significant exhibiting piece. So it sounds like this is like the creme de la creme of the stamp collection. So that's part of that's all the whole digital side of it. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, there's more. If by some active divine intervention you somehow land yourself the secret rare on the drop, so that's a very important detail, ladies and gentlemen, on the drop, not in the market, it's on the drop. You, it says right here, collectors who secure an 1840 penny black BECF mint block secret rare digital collectible on the drop from the VeVe store will receive one of only 150 original 1840 penny black physical stamps displayed in a VeVe exclusive case. Collectors who secure the physical stamp will be contacted via email for shipping information, and the recipient will need to respond within 60 days of the claim. The physical stamp ships internationally. Yes, so this is open worldwide, ladies and gentlemen, and you must contact VeVe within 60 days, otherwise you will forfeit. So yeah, like Josh said, very, very cool, and you get a chance to own one of 150 secret rare physical stamps in a VeVe exclusive case. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited for this one, and I hope you are too. So, yeah, that was a mouthful, guys. So, what do we think about all that?
First question that comes to mind for me is, are these 150 stamps from 1940? Meaning, like, they preserved them themselves all this time, and then I don't know where we're getting 150 of how many? How many do they have from 1940?
There's like 60 million or something that was originally printed, but they use the word original, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it says that it can be valued anywhere from 100 to several million, depending on provenance or condition and rarity. So, yeah, it doesn't actually have like a number of how many was printed. I'm sure you can Google it. But, yeah. I mean, first thing I'm thinking of, like, it was brought up in the last space, is that because it's shipped internationally, will the recipient have to pay shipping?
Either way, hey, if I have to pay it, I'm paying it.
Yeah, I mean, like, for a stamp, it can't possibly be that much anyway.
Yeah, can I also be the first one to ask, like, where is the logic in making the recipient pay?
Well, that's very true, yeah. But you never know.
That makes no sense.
That's it. So it's like, yeah, congratulations, you win. You can have this amazing 150 edition case so long as you pay X amount for shipping. It's like, oh, okay, well, I don't want it.
Oh, no. I meant like the stamps back in the day, how you have to pay,
right.
Like, so if you send a letter, the person who gets the letter has to pay for it.
That's right.
Instead of the person sending it.
Right. So it was only the employee of the King Church and the universities. Yeah, was the recipient who had to pay for the delivery. So yeah, here's your letter. Now give me some money.
Makes zero sense.
Well, this is like, England back in the day, like, that didn't make any sense. A lot of things they still have laws in place here today that still don't make any sense.
You know what's so funny, dude? Oh, there's a video I just watched on YouTube this past week of some guy in the UK breaking super old British laws that are still in place. So like one is apparently like petting a cow or something like on the street, and he did it in front of 2 cops and never got arrested. But he goes through this whole list, and that, yeah, you're right. The laws are whack. They're wild.
Oh yeah, like Google it out there, ladies and gentlemen. Like, England still has some very, very old school laws that, for some reason, I mean, people don't uphold them, but if push comes to shove, they can definitely get you on it. But yeah, so first of all, Guri has a comment as well. First of all, Guri says hi from Taipei. So hi, Guri. So glad you made it there nice and safe. And also says, I understand this as only one person who gets a specific SR gets the physical stamp, similar to the blue grenade. Does anyone else read it this way?
Yeah, I know what he's saying. Like it almost read as if it's saying the person that lands specifically the 1940. Man,
Oh, okay.
No, so there's 150 secret
it says
rares. If you land one of the 150 secret rares on drop,
Mm.
not in the market, then you get one of the 150 physicals.
Yeah, because that's what.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what it's saying here. It says, yeah, VeVe store will receive only one of only 150 original. So yeah, to me that says basically if you land yourself a secret rare on the drop in the market, then you will be eligible to get the physical. Just you have to make sure that VeVe has your shipping details and that you respond within 60 days.
One thing I do, Oz, is I make the clear distinction between market because I look at whenever I say market, that refers to secondary, and I say the store in reference to drops. Just so it's no confusion. Because even when I'm on the app, like market means the tab market
Exactly.
is secondary. So I don't know.
No, that's a valid point. But yeah, but on the blog article itself, it's actually got like an in bold lettering on the drop. So hopefully, but like I said, like whatever VeVe feels they need to do to make the distinction very very clear, they should do. But it does say on the drop in bold lettering, and then from the VeVe store. So maybe having those maybe having those two letters like that wording together is probably not a great idea because that might cause confusion.
No, I was more or less saying because when you were going over it, you were saying you have to get one from the market. So that's what made me even think about it. Is like when you say market, I know for me, I think of secondary. So I was saying be careful when you were speaking on this drop and kind of saying market.
Yeah, true. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you did hear me saying it before, I'll say it again. So it has to be on the drop. So when you go for it on the actual drop, you'll be
You're cutting out, dude.
I'm cutting out.
Oh, you were for a sec there. You sound fine.
Okay. Ooh, let's say Elon playing around the back.
I'm reading an article of the weirdest laws in the UK now.
Yeah.
Number one.
What you got?
Plank of wood. It's illegal to carry a plank of wood along a pavement unless it's being loaded or unloaded from a vehicle.
Is it now?
Yeah, flying a kite in public is apparently illegal. Speaking of stamps, if you place a stamp upside down, you're apparently dishonoring the monarch, and that's illegal. So you can't put the stamp upside down.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm have to go have a Google of some of these ourselves. Maybe being in the UK myself, maybe I'll test a few of these laws and see if I get pulled up for it.
Beat or shake your carpet. It's an offense to beat or shake your carpet or rug in the street in London.
Is it now?
This is according to the Metropolitan Police Act, 1839, Section 60. Jeez, man, they're strict.
No way.
No rug beating.
No rug beating in the streets of London. Tell you what, next time actually I'll see if that applies to Bristol where I am. Like, I'll just go outside one of the police stations and just take my rug and take it out.
Yeah, here's the one that I saw in the video. You cannot walk cows down the street in daylight in England.
Only at nighttime you can get hit.
That's so weird.
Only at nighttime it's allowed.
Yeah, right. So just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're ever in England and you have to walk your cow for any reason whatsoever, make sure it's only at night. Otherwise, you might get in trouble.
The leash on that thing.
Yeah, very cool. Oh yeah, so I'll definitely have to do a bit of a Google of that. So yeah, that's more or less all the drops collecting wise we've got coming for VeVe. Like I said, we've recently just had the Star Wars A New Hope collection, which was the Jawas Droids and Homestead Jawas diorama, which the diorama itself sold out, and looks like a lot of people are doing some awesome vault creating with that.
Can we go back to the stamps for just 1
mate,
sec?
Of course can.
Comics and Crypto, and shout out to Nos.
Oh yes.
But they put out a bounty for the ultra rare, $1,000 bounty for mint 1840.
Yep. That's right. They want the first release mint. That's actually my list of talking points too. They want the first release mint, which is 1840, and they're willing to pay $1,000 for it. I think.
No, Doc was gonna
Oh yeah,
talk. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was gonna say extra incentive to go for the drop.
Mm.
I guess.
yeah. I think
Yeah, I think it's gonna sell it just because of the physicals. Like you're gonna have people like Rolex buying 111 of them.
oh yeah.
Because I mean, what if you get 2 secret rares? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like it hasn't happened before.
No, that's
Some weird
that's very true. Yeah. So I'm guessing if you by some miracle get 2 secret rares, you're only going to be eligible for like one physical, because yeah, that doesn't seem fair if you get like like 10 secret rares or something like that on the drop, or by some miracle, and you get like 10, you get all the physicals. But
I'm not entirely. Maybe something's just going over my head. But what's the difference? Like, why is the ultra rare? It's just like. Is it just 3 of them?
oh yeah, it is the ultra rare.
Well,
Just like what's the
my other
significance
question
of
too
that?
is, how do they know that 1840 will be assigned to an ultra rare?
Well, maybe they got it on the back end with like the like those who use like Stacker and stuff like that, like the way they can determine mint numbers through IMX and all that sort of stuff.
Well, no, there's 1840 editions of the ultra rare.
Yeah,
Ah,
of course there is. Dopey me.
It's all good, Oz. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning where
I
you
know
are. You have an
right.
excuse.
I know that's why the coffee's just stinking.
So that's technically the last mint of that rarity.
I think so, yeah. But that's like the year it was the stamp was created, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. If you're lucky enough to mint yourself the ultra rare of the penny stamps, 1840 Comics and Crypto is offering a bounty of $1,000 for it. So very, very cool. I think they've got a couple of bounties going at the moment, haven't they? Because I think I've seen one for the Alien one. They've got one going. Do they have one going for Star Wars as well? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. Let me have a quick look. One, two. No.
Yeah, they have one for McFarlane uncirculated box giveaway. They got a couple things. DC Comics. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they should have like their own little like bounty hunters corner or something like VeVe or something, whatever, like bounty pages or something.
Yeah.
Very cool. So that's basically it for the collectible side of VeVe. So let's go over to the comic side of things. So comic book wise, we do have. Let's see, we've got the Venom versus Carnage comic coming. Oh no, so we've already had one of them. So we've had Venom versus Carnage number 3, which is basically a big battle between a three-way battle between Venom, Carnage, and Toxin, I believe. And we've got the issue number 4, which is the conclusion of that, dropping today, which is 4 p.m. My time, or it's 8. Was it 8? Where are you? 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time if you're over on that side of the world. And yeah, it looks like we've got very cool looking covers. I'm liking the ultra rare cover on this one, which is this release features rare and ultra rare exclusive covers by Stefan Mooney. And it says here, the best-selling series of symbiote warfare. It's a symbiote battle royale as Venom, Carnage, and their new offspring Toxin go head-to-head in its teeth-shattering climax in this new arc. But can Spider-Man bring peace to these 3 family members before they destroy New York? Ooh. So I haven't been following the storyline, but I'm loving the cover art, and like always when the symbiotes come out to play, there's usually always hell raging in one form or another. And I think they're having all these there's been a bit of a recurring theme the last couple of weeks in the way of having all the symbiote comics maybe to coincide with the release of Venom: The Last Dance, which is coming on the 25th of October in cinemas, I believe. So okay, sorry, go.
Yeah, cover art is definitely dope, but I mean, the inside of the book, I'm looking at the preview on VeVe's Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, the artwork inside, I mean, every panel looks insane, man.
Doesn't now?
It's definitely crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm intrigued. I might have to go have a look myself. So right now it looks like they're all about the same. It's a $6.99 price point, and they are 3,000 total editions. But yeah, very very cool. Obviously, the ultra Rare looks good, and even the secret rare with a creepy looking. I'm guessing that's Toxin or Carnage, one of the two. I'm not sure, but that looks yeah looks pretty cool. So me personally, I probably wouldn't be going for this one on the drop, but definitely keep an eye out for it in the market. So,
Yeah, same here, man. I'm gonna be slacking on that drop as well. Um, I went for I think the first one, but yeah, the other ones may or may not grab them. But this one, it makes me want to look at the artwork going on with the previous ones and see if like this is a standalone situation or what. Because I really like the inside artwork. So yeah.
yeah, well, maybe we'll have to do a little market watch in a minute and see what they're going for. Like, so maybe this might be one you want to pick up in the market maybe a bit later on, but we shall see. So yeah, so there's that comic coming, and then we've also got recently just released is we've got the Golden Goblin #1, which is this is a 2022 comic, so fairly new. And I didn't even know there was a Gold Goblin, to be honest, until I saw this. But it says here, Golden Goblin #1, the first appearance of the Golden Goblin. It's not easy being gold. Norman Osborn's sins have been cleansed, but his memories weren't, and he's done plenty of horrific things to remember. Norman's worked hard to avoid all things goblin and to stay on the straight and narrow. Consequences in Amazing Spider-Man push him to try superheroing, and he likes it. But when the media dubs him the Golden Goblin, and he starts to wonder, can he ever get away from the goblin inside? Oh, sounds like he's having like an internal crisis or something like that. So he's trying to be the good goblin. So this is a $6.99 price point, and it is 5,000 editions. And it doesn't look like we've got any exclusive cover art on this one. So, but again, the art looks very cool. So we've got the golden goblin looking front and center there, and also on that secret rare, looks like we've got different variations of the goblin itself as well. Like I see red goblin, green goblin. There looks like hobgoblin there in the background, and I'm not sure who the one in red is. I'm guessing that might be Hallows Eve, maybe. I don't know. What do you think, Doctor?
I think the covers look pretty good. I like the common how I like the way the Gold Goblin looks. First of all, gives me like um Power Rangers type of vibes almost. But yeah, they got him like I guess scaling down the side of a building, and in the reflection of the
Mm,
building glass, you could see the original Goblin.
yep.
I like that concept. Um, Looking at this, especially the ultra rare, for some reason, it made me realize like how crazy it would be if we got the Sinister Six, right? Or just
Ooh.
like you know, Goblin. I mean, the Mighty does pretty well and everything, but imagine like an animated Goblin between the glider and the bombs, and like I want to see some black smoke coming out the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could really be crazy. I mean, a Sandman animated could be really crazy, like what they could do with it.
Mm.
Um, some of these characters. So yeah, it just had me thinking.
Yeah.
We got Mysterio. Oh,
Yeah.
like, what?
Electro, like get like some electricity effects going. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be crazy. Yeah. But the Goblin, I think the Goblin would do really well between him flying around or something. All the different animations they could give him between throwing bombs and
Mm.
just all types of stuff. It could be, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Having like throwing bombs, doing like backflips on the glider or something like that, doing whirls. They could even have him even have him on the glider and make him drivable. So maybe that's within the realm of possibilities. That'd be something cool as well.
Oh my god, that would be insane. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You like flying around like a little glider, like making your like unleashing your inner goblin, going Godspeed, Spider Man. Yeah.
As long as there's a trail of black smoke coming out the back, man, because you gotta have that smoke. You even got it on the common cover.
Exactly.
No matter how technologically advanced he gets, he's gotta have that black smoke as if it's about to conk out on the side of the road.
Exactly.
Still uses a carburetor and everything he makes.
That's it. He definitely ain't using electric yet. No,
Yeah.
no Tesla for him. But let me know though in the out there in the audience, are you going to be going for this comic? So does it interest you at all? Like I said before, if anybody wants to come up at any point during the show and wants to say hi or tune on the conversation, or if you've got something you or another fandom that you want to talk about, by all means, please do so. Like I said, it's a safe space for collectors of all different walks of life, and always enjoy hearing about other people's collecting journeys, fandom. It just adds a bit of extra flavor to the conversation. Or if you want to just listen in the background and chill, that's totally cool as well. Or feel free to write in the comments as well. Like I do try and do my best to try and shout them out when and where I can. And yeah, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who's either joining us for the first time or still sticking with us. I see the likes of Hinano's still with us. Omi Juwan's listening there in the background as well. Also, again, a big thank you for helping Dokta co-host VeVe Wednesdays. I think it was last week in my absence because I was traveling and visiting family. So again, a big thank you for that one. And of course, yeah, if you want to come up and chat, man, that'd be awesome. I'd love to hear your feedback on the latest Star Wars drops as well. That'd be very cool. Evolves in the background as well. So EO, that's the one. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope the little one's treating you well. And yeah, Evolve's got his own project in the works as well. Got the Venomized ones, and he's got his crop. I keep saying this wrong. Is it crop and drop as well on YouTube? And another one is always covering things happening on Kick or Beast, Nifty Island, and a lot of other cool projects as well. So make sure you check out his content over on YouTube. Also, CoinTag, Wes, Noz. Oh, Noz is with us as well. Noz, it's been a while since we chatted, mate. Hopefully, you're able to jump up at some point, and hopefully you're keeping well. Family's keeping you well, and yeah, I hope it's all good with you. Mark D's with us as well. Wampus, A Game, NFT Gents is with us. Hope you're doing well, mate. Jordio, okay, Guri. So I'm glad you made it to Taipei, nice and safe, mate. DCAT Studios is there in the background as well. Thanks for dropping in, and Big Money Fruitus. I hope I said that right. But anyway, I appreciate everyone taking the time out of your busy day to come and listen in the space. Much appreciated.
Yeah, we gotta definitely get you over here to America, man. We gotta get your Spanish up, your Spanish game.
Oh yeah,
you know
my Spanish, actually just any other language in general is just terrible. I speak two languages, and that's English and Australian, and I suck at both of them.
Well, you're doing pretty good at English, you know. So
that's it.
but yeah, that's big Fuentes, and then we got homie Juan.
Oh, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It took me years of being around Puerto Ricans, Dominicans,
right.
let's say to get the you know, arroz. You know, you got to roll the tongue. You know, homie Juan.
So
you know, Big Fuentes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let me try. So we got Omi Juan, and Fuentes. Man,
Yeah, see, it's already an upgrade.
I-
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Cat Studio. You know what I'm saying? Everybody posting in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They got all types of things going on in the chat. Nas Clint, you know, let us know that there was that bounty going on
Yes.
for the 1840. So shout out to him. So yeah, man. Evolved is doing it big, man.
Yes, he is.
Hope you get that Discord popping. I'm not even a Discord guy, man, but I just want Evolve to win, man. That's all I know.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Well, I think that's more or less everything that's happening on the VeVe front of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna, if I can chime in here, I'm just gonna call it a night. So I appreciate the combo. I'll let you guys do your thing, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday.
Yeah, no worries, Josh. Thanks for dropping in, man. I know it's late for you, and yeah, be well, so sleep well, and yeah, I hope I'll catch you on Sunday, if not before.
Cool, man. Sounds good. Enjoy your night, guys.
All right.
Josh, catch you a little bit.
Yeah, so Josh. Okay, so where does that put us now? So what have we covered so far? So we've covered basically the big news happening out of VeVe. So VeVe's got themselves a brand new co-CEO in the way of Ben Rose, and we've got Omi to NFT. Looks like it's off to a nice start over there on the crypto side of things as well. So that's very, very cool. And looks like VeVe's got some. We've got the Black Penny, the Stanley Gibbons. Oh, what's it called? Make sure I say this correct. That's right. The Stanley Gibbons Black Penny stamp drop, which is coming on the 6th of October. So this is coming Sunday. I think that's going to be a very desirable job. And like I said, we've got some comics coming as well. So we've got there it is. So we've got Venom versus Carnage number 4, which is dropping today. And we've also got the Golden Goblin number 1, which is 2022 comic, and that is dropping on Tuesday, the 8th of October. So that will be next Tuesday. Yes, that's correct. Also, as well, if you want a fun little read, there's also a little blog article there about top 10 comics about every Ghost Rider. So I find that quite interesting. Like, big. Also, Halloween is rapidly approaching as well. Could we possibly maybe get some more Ghost Riders on the app? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Doctor? Because I think we had a Danny Ketch last time, and I don't know, maybe we'll get like a full blown Johnny Blaze with a Hell Cycle and something else.
Good observation. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. That's for sure. Yeah, I enjoy my Ghost Rider. I wish that they would fix a couple of things with a couple of collectibles still, like the Ghost Rider's fire crackling is like kind of loud. You know, there's all this little stuff you encounter when you're like building in the vault or whatever, right? So you got stuff like that, and then Kit, you know, his sound effect doesn't turn off and on; it just stays on the whole time. So there's little stuff like that, but I hope they do revisit Ghost Rider again. It would be dope for Halloween. I would like to see a whole new, you know, horror type of genre for Halloween. I'd like to see, you know, some Pumpkinhead, you know, Jason, Freddy,
Yes,
Michael
yeah,
Myers, you know,
definitely.
like a horror series. You know what I mean? Somebody needs to come with a horror series.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because they sort of started off like with Chucky, and they sort of like went a bit flat after that.
Right. And Chucky didn't even come out like during Halloween,
No.
did it? I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't give me Halloween vibes when it dropped. Like I don't know. I mean, what do you like? I wouldn't even mind like a headless horseman at this point. Like, I want something crazy.
That'd be
like
cool.
something
Yeah.
different, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ghost Rider would be dope though.
Yeah, because just
Original.
yeah, just going over the article here, I mean, like there's a few possible Ghost Riders we could get. I mean, like obviously we've got Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch are probably the 2 most popular Ghost Riders. We've also got the likes of we've got Carter Slade, which is the original Phantom Rider who started off. So he's like the Ghost Rider all in white with his white horse. There's also Robbie Reyes. Now that could be a good collectible because you could have Ghost Rider and also the flaming car.
Exactly.
So that could be a fun one.
He's definitely one of my favorites. Robbie Reyes.
Yeah, especially like considering he made his physical debut like in the Agents of Shield. I want to say it was season 4, 3, 4, somewhere around there. 4 was it?
Yes.
Yeah, and that was a really cool version of Ghost Rider. I reckon that was awesome.
Yeah, I personally I like the Nicolas Cage one. Even if I don't like the Nicolas Cage scenes, I liked the Ghost Rider scenes. I thought it was just really different.
Yeah,
like the way they use effects and stuff, like with a lot of black and the smoke, and then the fire, you know, starting out of that, and you know, they really like showed more of the character that I knew. You know, like a dude that like whatever he touches, he starts possessing other cars and vehicles and turning them into, you know.
Yeah.
So I just thought he did a good job with that movie.
Yeah, same. I reckon the design of the Hell Cycle was really cool. Like taking like the traditional like sort of Harley Davidson looking look and just having him like driving up the side of the building. Yeah, very cool. So I'm hoping like because now they've cast Ryan Gosling as a Ghost Rider. Maybe we'll see more Ghost Rider coming into the future.
So that's a definite.
I'm pretty sure that was confirmed. They have cast him as Ghost Rider. I don't know in what extent, but he is apparently going to be in it somewhere.
Okay. I don't know if you have any of your talking points, but you heard the news about The Rock, right?
The Rock? No, what's The Rock doing? Ooh, enlighten me.
Yeah, so you know he signed a deal with Disney, right?
Yeah, because a lot.
So he defected, yeah, he defected from DC or whatever. So he's signed a deal with Disney. So it's like 23 or 40 something different things that branch off of that. Possibly he could do.
Yeah, because
So yeah. So speculation is he's gonna play Apocalypse.
Ooh, actually, I could probably definitely see him as Apocalypse. That actually probably wouldn't be a bad role for him actually.
Yeah, be really good.
Yeah,
I think it'd be really good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I just remember like his role in Black Adam, like, and it was basically just him flying around and looking just really angry, saying like, very minimal words. But
I never thought of it like that, man. But yeah, I guess so. Damn.
if you do,
Yeah, there's certain people like no matter what they do, they're still the same dude. Like it's like Keanu Reeves, man. He's the same.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Same voice box. Yo, he even wears the same suit. Think about it, right? It's the black suit with the white shirt with the black top.
Yeah.
You got the Matrix.
Yeah.
Right. So you wear the same suit for every movie. You just go to the same closet for that one. That's 4, right? Then you got Constantine.
Yep. Very
same
true.
Suit,
very true.
Right. Then you got John Wick. Same suit.
Same suit.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go. Just one outfit. I'm saying that's low maintenance. Budgeting right there.
It.
And y'all didn't even see it. All the years they saved money.
I said
one black bulletproof suit. That's all you need.
I think the only way he's going to get away from that is like back in the his like a Bill and Ted days.
Right. So yeah, man.
Yeah. Also,
Keanu Reeves, man, he got away with it. Nicolas Cage too. He's the same dude, right? It's the same voice box, right? It's the same pitch.
Yeah, but we love him. I love Nicolas Cage. I love Keanu Reeves. I mean, like, so some of their roles like have been like absolutely amazing. So great actors.
Yes.
But but you are right. They do basically wear the same suit for every occasion.
Yeah. Point Break and Bill and Ted is the only time he wore other outfits.
Yeah. Point Break. Now, this one I haven't seen for a while. Big Johnny Utah. Say Patrick Swayze. Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Like
So just going back to what I was saying about Ghost Rider. So we could possibly Robbie Reyes. We could even get the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Right.
And another one which also looks pretty cool is we could also get Ghost Rider 2099, which introduces Kenshiro Kotrain as Ghost Rider from a dystopian world. So there's lots of different possible Ghost Riders that we could get moving into Halloween.
Now, what if we kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak, right? Let's say it's October, it's near Halloween, and all of a sudden we get the next Helverine instead of Wolverine.
Ooh. Actually, no, wait. That's that one. Yeah. Yes, because we still have some Wolverines in the pipeline, don't we? So maybe could possibly be one be Wolverine moving into October. That's very good suggestion. I didn't even think of that.
I like it.
Well, what do we think out there, ladies and gentlemen? If you agree, write in the comments. Yeah, would you like to see a Helverine going into October, or if there's anything you'd like to see, like collectible wise, going into October? Do you want to see some scary ghosts? Do you want to see some pumpkins, some lanterns, some spooky stuff? Let us know, because I know right now actually that leads me into one of our community shout outs is I know there's a bit of a Halloween challenge going on at the moment. I think it was basically started by Clarissa and the likes of Mr. Falcon have sort of been participating in it. I've seen a lot of pictures with Chuckies hiding in staircases at the bottom of the stairs, a lot of Slimers looking very cool. Also, as well, a big shout out to Clarissa as well. Also, someone was very nice enough to buy her a whole heap of coffees, like for her work and inspiration with the Buy Me a Coffee app. So I thought that was very cool and very deserving as well, because Clarissa does some pretty amazing cosplay with the collectibles we have on VeVe, and just some of the costumes in general. I mean, I'd just love to see her at New York Comic Con, with some of the stuff she might come up with. So yeah. Sorry, go on, Dokta.
Oh nah, yeah, I was gonna say she kills it, man. She deserves every dime that the community can muster up to give her. You know, it feels like she does a post almost daily, which is like insane because it's like, how do you even curate all those different outfits? And then it's like planning, and then, like, how do you have a regular life and still do all that? So just for her providing entertainment for people, something to look forward to. It's dope, man.
Mm. Yeah,
Appreciate what she
and,
does.
and and just a level of creativity as well. Like some of those costumes he comes up with, I just look at it and just go, how did you even think of something like that?
Exactly. I've seen her literally use the same outfit before twice and totally like just flip it though.
Mm.
Add or take away some things, and yeah, that's full blown creativity.
Mm.
So
So yeah, so big shout out to Kurtzer for that one, and yeah, just basically keep doing what you're doing, because yeah, you do amazing work, and you're very well deserving of all the coffee and awesome stuff that you get moving forward. Also, as well, it might be bear mentioning as well, if you do enjoy this content and you would like to help keep the lights on, myself and Doctor do also have a link to buy me a coffee as well. And what buy me a coffee is just a small little donations page, where you can basically just buy us a coffee. So if you're enjoying the content and want to help us keep us heavily caffeinated, especially Doctor, because I know it's getting late where you are at the moment. That's just a little way to give back. I mean, I never expect anyone to use it, but that is available there if you feel inclined to do so.
yeah, man, it's about 12:06 over here. Always, yeah. For me, um, I always love doing these spaces, man. Even before I was co-hosting, me, I was like first one in the space, and I'm here to
Yes,
the end, no
sir.
matter what. But yeah, regardless of my job, no job, two jobs, three jobs, I'm here. And yeah, man, it's just like my Thursdays are always rough. I'm saying, that wrap around the work, but I always think about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shoot, this dude can get up at 4 and pull this off. Like, yo, I gotta get it together, man. So
No,
I'll
so
figure it.
I'm in the exact same boat. I mean, like Thursday are a bit rough for me as well, especially come Thursday night. I'm literally like wrecked and just trying to get like the last of these videos to YouTube and trying not to fall
Yeah.
asleep at my desk. But that's
Oh, you're rugged a little. You always, yeah, you always right around this time.
I
Yeah,
know.
you're right on time. Yeah.
I know. It's always like mid sentence, like Elon decides to chuck me out of my own space. It's like, dude, seriously, come on. But yeah, but I'm still coming through nice and clear. My audio hasn't gone all screwy.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, sweet. Just gotta make sure of that. But yeah, I mean, I got the exact same problem as you. Like, like Thursdays are a bit rough for me. And yeah, I do. I was up at 3:15 this morning, just prepping for the space, so getting the coffee down, and yeah, just trying to get all the talking points together and any other cool stuff I might see while that's been happening while I've been asleep. But that's how it is.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is on my list of talking points. Was there anything that you wanted to cover at all, Doctor, that's caught your eye lately?
Hmm. I thought it was interesting how I brought up in the space the fact that they dropped two What If comics that came out
Yes.
in the 80s, I want to say, the late 80s, right? Early 90s, whatever that was. And then all of a sudden, like a couple hours ago,
Yep.
they
That
did a
that
post about it.
that VeVe post, yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, a little motivation from the fam, I guess. So yeah, that's dope. I don't understand like what it means, because them doing that just broke like every non-written rule. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that platform was not for that, and that the regular app would get comics like that. So it was just weird and dope at the same time, because then that means that those comics specifically from that time period are the only ones on the app with the low mintage, as if they were a modern comic. It's just a lot to
Mm.
process, you know what I'm saying? And then They only have two different covers, I believe. It's only a common and a secret rare or something like that. Definitely for the vampire one, it's only two. So it's a lot. It's a little bit to process with that, and then well, yeah, if you want to reply on that, but I was just gonna mention also the Trick or Read comics that dropped
Yes.
on the comics app also today. Yesterday.
Yeah, that was. Did you get yours?
Yeah, I just spent about $15 getting one of each one. I think they only let you get one of each one for $2.99. So it came out to like 15.35 or something like that. Got all horrible mint numbers,
Yeah.
like I-800s.
Yeah. Me personally, I just got the reader versions. So just because I just want just something fun to read. But yeah, I literally just picked mine up like what is it, like an hour ago, like just like literally 15 minutes before I started the space. Cause I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I missed out on the free comic books. So I better
Yeah,
get.
you must have hopped on like right after me or something, because yeah, I was not too long ago.
Mm,
I had the same thought and then hopped on and did it, and yeah, same thing. Man. But I actually
yeah,
bought them. But yeah, I wanted to get that Venom, the Venom 3. Yeah,
yeah. Let me just.
Venom 3, Venom War. Is it one of the Venom Wars? Forget which
Oh
one
yeah,
it is.
on the. Hang on, let me have a look. Yes, it is Venom. Let's just bring up my screen right now. It is Venom Bedlam, Halloween Trick or Treat Read, 2024.
Yeah, no, not of that pack. They dropped also a Venom.
Oh, you mean
Um,
like from the weekly one?
yeah, it's under
Right.
there.
I'm with you now. Yep. That is. I will bring that up as well.
Got me going on there now. It is.
That's it. That's what happens in real time, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's like a shame because I was just on there.
Let's
So
see. It's like
yeah, I was getting them confused. Actually, I almost ended up buying Venom War 3. It is Venom War 3. But I did want to buy it, but it was like I didn't want to buy it. I kind of wanted to see how much all the other ones were gonna come up to at $2.99 first.
yeah,
And
the
then
same.
yeah. So I guess the secret rare and the uncommon is a Scotty. I don't
Yeah,
want to assume that the uncommon is a Scotty though.
I don't know.
'Cause,
I don't know. I don't think so. It looks very
yeah,
Scotty Young-ish, but I don't think it's Scotty Young.
yeah,
That secret rare is definitely Scotty Young.
exactly. And I'm just realizing like the uncommon is a redraw of the common, but in a different style. But that's like so that's dope, man. I wish they did more of that. That's I like that. I like
Hang on.
that.
Yeah. Let me just do a quick little bit of goggling here, and let's see if I can actually find out who that cover artist is, because it should be say on the.
Wish there was a way I could post it in the space.
That's it. I'm just seeing. So the cover artist is, if my computer decides to behave itself. Where are you? Artist. Oh, here we go. It is Iban Coelho.
Mm.
I personally haven't heard of that artist, but if you have out there, ladies and gentlemen, let us know. Is he good? Is he bad? I think it looks pretty good for considering the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, and looks like we've
It's
also
good,
got.
but at the same time, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they gave that to Davo to do, I don't know about you, but I think he would have did better than that.
Oh,
I'm not
definitely would have
trying
done
to start. I
better.
mean, you give that. I'm not trying to start no wars,
No, that's
but
it.
I'm
Well,
okay. You give that, yeah, like you give that to Shawnee Poo, he would destroy that.
yeah.
You give that to BB Arcade, he would even kill that. Like,
Exactly.
you
I
know,
mean, like you get all of them in a room and get them collabing on one project. God knows what'll happen. Like I've said in the past, like I'm pretty sure that the universe would literally implode from the amount of awesomeness that come out of that collaboration.
yeah, exactly.
But I do like the ultra on this one as well. Like with the spider horse.
I know. I like
Yeah.
that too.
Very cool, because we do have the Venomized horse coming in the latest Venom movie, which is coming out on the 25th.
Yeah.
Which I don't
Have
know.
you? Yeah, go ahead.
As we say, I don't hold very high hopes for the movie itself, but there's a Venomized horse. I mean, that's kind of cool. And
Yeah,
that's about
exactly.
it.
Like, I mean, I'm going into like, all right, I'm gonna see some cool stuff. I'm gonna hear at least one or two lines that are gonna make me chuckle at minimum.
Yep.
And other than that, I don't expect much. Like, I don't expect that guy to put on like an Emmy award winning acting performance. He's kind of like stuck in being the character that, and most of the characters he plays are kind of like, off as far as like their speech, but they're like, ill in some other area or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I'm just I'm intrigued. I don't know if you've seen the popcorn bucket for the Venom movie, but
Yes.
it's wow. It's not like, I don't even know where you put the popcorn or you put your hand at. I don't know if you go down his mouth with the tongue out and all of that, but you could tell it's meant to like be a collectible. That thing is serious.
Yeah, and I was just looking at it now. Like, it looks really, really cool.
Oh man, I wish I could put that in the space jumbo.
No, because like you're literally like, reaching like straight down his open mouth to try and get your popcorn. But
Yeah, I was like, is it in the back or something? Because I don't know where the popcorn goes. But
I mean,
yeah.
I guess we're jealous of these popcorn buckets because like my cinemas over here don't have them.
Right, and that's what makes it like there's definitely a market for it. As far as selling it on international marketplaces like eBay or whatever. I think those things are like $50 or something crazy.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. But just going back to the Venom Last Dance movie, there is one little fact in it that I am looking forward to, is that they're actually having the first appearance of Null, the king of the symbiotes, and to my knowledge, that is going to be played by Norman Reedus.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw an article somewhere saying that for any of you who aren't familiar with who is Norman Reedus, he played Daryl Dixon in the Walking Dead series.
Yeah,
So,
that's crazy.
So just to confirm, I'm pretty sure that is still the case.
Wow.
Because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people were petitioning for him to play Ghost Rider at one point, which I reckon I reckon he actually would do a good job as Ghost Rider.
Definitely.
Yes. No.
Wow. If he's
just have a look.
That's crazy.
I'm just trying to see. I'm not sure if it's a rumor or if it's been confirmed yet, but that is definitely the last I heard of it.
Wow. That's gonna be different.
Yeah.
I've definitely already loaded up on that book as far as on the app.
So yeah, so it just sort of begs the question. So if they are going to introduce Nolan to the Last Dance, like, I wonder if maybe, possibly, I mean, obviously full speculation here. I got no idea what's going to happen. Maybe they can like transition that into the Marvel universe somehow, like into the MCU.
What exactly do you mean?
Well, well, because can't like Noel like open portals or do some sort of funky stuff. Like I said, I'm not overly familiar with the character myself. Like, it'd be good if someone like Sleeping was here, like, sort of back me up on this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, because like I've been told like Null is like Thanos level top tier bad guy when it comes to the symbiote. So could they possibly maybe do something? We had a bit of a fake out like at the end of the last Venom movie, like trying to introduce Venom into the MCU. So maybe they can redeem themselves and maybe try and do it that way.
Yeah, that could be why. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. That could be how they're able to bridge something. Yeah, that they're trying to get to.
I mean, that's what I'd like to see. Whether it happens or not, who knows? Because then that way, maybe like Sony can give Venom back to to Marvel and say like we'll still own the rights, but do something awesome with our character, please, because like we kind of suck at making movies.
Yeah, they need to just give it up, man. Unless they're gonna just go the route of getting someone that like puts their own stamp on movies, and gives them like a trilogy type of deal or something, but that's the only way. Like, you got to be someone with a name and their movies just have a look and style, and like Snyder or whatever. Like what you're gonna get.
Mm.
You know, that's all Sony I think could do because like it just the writing is just bad, just the execution is bad, the editing is bad. I don't know what else.
Mm.
Like I didn't even see
Yeah.
Madam Web, man. I couldn't even do
Oh
it to myself, bro.
no, I'm the same. I had an 18-hour flight, like traveling to Australia and back, and Madam Web was on the plane. I still couldn't bring myself to watch it.
Damn. See, that's bad right there. You know it's bad, but you can't.
No,
Wow.
but I tell you what though, just on the subject of Snyder, one thing I did watch on the plane, which I actually downloaded onto my phone from Netflix, is have you seen his new animated series, The Twilight of the Gods?
No, I haven't.
Oh mate, it
Animated.
is. Yeah, it's an animated series on Netflix. Oh, I see 100% coming from Cold Chill, so maybe he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's an animated series on Netflix, and it's basically depicts a little bit of like Norse mythology. So there's Thor, there's like Loki, and it is brutal. Like it basically like incorporates like some of the things that Snyder's well known for, is like his excessive use of slow mo,
Yeah.
gratuitous violence, and yeah, lots of very graphical lovemaking. Let's
Hmm.
go with that.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah,
What's it called again?
it's called Twilight of the Gods.
Okay.
Yeah, so look it up, ladies and gentlemen. If you like brutal, like sort of anime style violence, that is definitely one for you.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was one of many things I managed to watch while traveling on the plane. I managed to watch the new Terminator Zero
Mm.
series, which I thought was actually really good. Definitely put a different spin on the whole Terminator uh, vibe. So it sort of took the focus away from like Skynet and John Connor and all that sort of stuff, and actually set it in Japan, in Tokyo. And there was also another bloke who was basically building an AI who was
Mm.
basically designed to basically take out Skynet.
Mm.
So
Interesting.
so yeah, it was a great story, very very emotional in some spots, and very cool animation. So that's another one if you want to check something out. This is also very cool. And yeah, so that's basically on my list of things there. Oh, actually, another one that's actually really worth checking out if you like your sort of Game of Thrones, like epic sort of drama style TV shows. Check out Shogun.
Hmm. Hmm.
So have have you watched it all? In any of Shogun at all, Doctor?
No, I haven't, man. Only reason being is I don't know. I heard
No,
it
busy.
got subtitles or something.
Yes,
So,
that.
but then again, I heard that they have another version out now where it's either overdubbed or it's converted to English, one of the two. But definitely, once it's a version where it's
Mm,
overdubbed, that's where I'll do it because I really can't do the whole subtitle thing anymore right now.
yeah, yeah,
Like my eyesight is crazy, and then sometimes just in general, I do so much reading that it's like when I sit down to watch a movie, I want to watch the movie and not be worrying about my eyes going down, then up to see what's going on, then down to
yeah.
read, and then back to. So yeah, I want to really enjoy it when I watch it. So I'm gonna wait till it's right.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, like to be fair, there is like a load of subtitles in there only because it's set in like feudal Japan. But it's an amazing series. It picked up about 18 Academy, or I want to say Emmy awards for various different performances, stage play, costumes, etc., etc. But yeah, it is definitely worth watching. I think it's about 10 episodes, and about I think they go just shy of like 45 minutes each. And yeah, it is a real, you can see why it got all the awards that it basically won. It is a very it's an engaging story. It's, you actually care about some of the characters in it, and yeah, it's kind of like a moving piece of art, really. Like some of the scenes are shot beautifully, the costumes are amazing, and yeah, it's really, really worth watching. So if you like your basically epic dramas, this one's set in ancient Japan, and yeah, definitely check it out. Let's see what else is on my list of talking points, ladies and gentlemen. So I got a few more community shouts. Now this one, I thought was definitely worth shouting out. Is I just want to say a big shout out. Apparently, it was Silicon Secure's birthday the other day. And I just sort of make a little mention there to say a happy birthday, Silicon Secure. As most of the community knows, sadly he passed away a little while back, and yes, missed but not forgotten. And yeah, just want to say happy birthday to you, and also out there to his family, and also VeVe Magic as well. And yeah, hopefully everyone is doing well and getting through the day. So let's just go with that. But yeah, so we got that. Oh, also as well, if you haven't checked out Chris Severs' new blog, he's got a new blog over on Go Collect called "Ever Heard of Marvel Comics #1?" Again, Chris Severs, another very talented author in the space, along with the likes of Double Quill as well. Definitely check them out. Give a like, comments, subscribe, all etc. That fun stuff. I personally haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I will try and make that on my list of things to do today. But as always, Chris has always got a very knowledgeable and engaging content. Have you had a chance to read any of it at all, Doc?
No, I haven't, man. I've been slacking on all my social media stuff. I also want to check out Double Quill's blog. Uh, Her last one was really good. She like incorporated Lord of the Rings in it, and yeah, it was short, but it was just well done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So there's that one there. What else? See, comics and crypto bounties. What we cover? We cover the comics and crypto bounty. Oh, also as well. In case you haven't seen on the latest episode of Get to the Comics, which is my YouTube channel, we're going to be having Larry Rising Star. I'm going to be our guest reader entertainer this time around, and we're going to be covering Hitmonkey #1. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Great reading. That's happening this coming Friday. All the information is in the socials, so check it out on my X page. And yeah, so that'll be 9 p.m. British Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think I got that right. I know time travel can sometimes message you, but all the information's there out in the socials, and check it out if you're able to, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And Hitmonkey is also a very very fun character too. Oh yeah, big shout out to King Nino as well. Apparently he won. He was I see you listening there in the background. Ooh. So that's the new thing at the moment. Yeah, King Nino was the winner of O'Malley's a comic book space. Basically, VeVe was doing a comic book giveaway, as they do from time to time, and King Nino was the lucky winner of that. So congratulations to you, sir, and hopefully you score yourself an awesome comic book. Let's see. I think that about covers all my community shout outs.
Congrats, Nino.
Yes, sir. Congratulations to you. Yeah, very, very cool. And I think that about covers all of my community shout outs. Unless there was anything else you wanted to shout out, Doctor, or anything else you feel needs a special mention that you might have seen out there on the X Spaces.
I don't know, man. I think you covered all the ground pretty much. I don't know. I think you good.
That's it. I think that's about all there is. But obviously, if I missed anything, feel free to chuck it there in the comments. And actually, I got one more. Big shout out to Kid Arcade. Apparently, he's just finished his piece for his art show on the 20. He's got just finished this piece for my art show on the 24th, and it's got him standing next to this massive canvas of looks like someone breakdancing, and yeah, fantastic colors and just in his traditional art style. And yeah, I'm super looking forward to meeting Arcade. I want to head out to Vegas next month, which is creeping up ridiculously fast. So yeah, big shout out to you, Kid Arcade. Fantastic artist in real life. Fantastic voice in the space. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, the Chill Pill or any of his drop videos, definitely cover all that. And yeah, give him a like, comment, and subscribe, just because he's an awesome dude. And yeah, I think that basically covers the all the community shout outs for this time around. But yeah, like I said before, guys, this has been VeVe Wednesdays episode 77. So if you're just chilling in or just jumping in for the first time, or even listening to us on the playback here, because this is all available on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel. If you miss any of the conversations we've been having here tonight, this evening, basically we're just sort of like a collector space where we basically cover all different types of fandom, ranging from the likes of Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Disney. If you're into anything else that we don't cover as well, like what else have we got out there? We've got Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. What else? Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. We also got Warhammer 40k, say anime, manga. So if we sort of we celebrate all different types of fandoms because everyone's always got something that connects with them. And yeah, if you like I always say, if you want to come up at any point during the show to share your fandom, share your collecting journey, or even just come and say hi, or if you're looking for a bit of confidence to speak in a space for the first time, it's a safe space, and we do encourage everyone to give it a go and come say hi and chill with us. But like I always say, if you want to just chill in the background and listen, that's totally cool as well. Or if you want to write in the comments, that's another way that you can get your voice out there and get it heard. Let's see what else we got. So we've covered basically all the drops coming on the VeVe platform, whether that be the Stanley Gibbons penny stamps, the new comics coming as well. So we've got the Venom Wars and the Golden Goblin. Just chatted a little bit about some film and TV news, and yeah, just basically a nice little sort of chilled little collector space. Actually, I do have a little bit more TV news, which might be worth talking about if we want to move into that, Doctor. Unless you got anything else you want to talk about.
Nah, what you got, man?
Well, let me see here. So, apparently, we've got a little bit of info about we've got the new Nova series, which will be coming soon, which will be covering basically like the Nova Corp. And let me just pull it up. So apparently,
yeah, I was wondering, man. I was wondering if they were ever gonna go that route with I think it was God, it's his name. It's not the Black Knight, is it? Is it the Black Knight?
oh, what? But the Black Knight that was originally teased in the Eternals.
Yeah, it was a Black Knight, right? That's his name.
Mm. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I thought they were gonna do something with Nova, and I thought that was supposed to be like a TV series, and then I thought they were gonna do the same thing with Black Knight. But it's good that at least one of the two got greenlit, so I'll take it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Well, apparently we've got a little thing here for the production list. Let me just see if I can find it. Where are you? So it says it's currently in production with limited availability, but it says here the synopsis: in the wake of annihilation, Nova, the human rocket, stands on the front lines of cosmic adventures as the last of the Nova Corps, and our only hope against the threats from the furthest reaches of the Marvel universe. So maybe they're going for more of a cosmic sort of setting here. Another little bit of speculation is like another story they could possibly tell is when Thanos actually took the Power Stone from Xandar. So because they sort of skimmed over that in Infinity War and just said, oh, by the way, like Thanos is just like ravaged Xandar and took the Power Stone, and just sort of moved on with like no other further explanation. So this could possibly be another possible telling of that story, which I reckon would be really cool because they could bring back Thanos and do some other fun stuff in there as well. But apparently, they've cast. They've got our Sam. I think it's Sam Ryder. I think that's right. So they've got cast Sam. Oh, where's it gone? Whoops! I closed the wrong tab and now I've lost it. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. So we've got now hopefully I say this right. Is it Xylo Mundura? Apparently he's been cast as I think it's Sean Ryder. No, it's Sam Ryder, because we've got Richard Ryder and a Sam Ryder. I think we've got two different members of the Nova Corps. But yeah, so that looks like that's in the works. So there's no timeline set or anything like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. What else is there? There's also apparently they've started shooting the new Spider-Man Noir TV show with Nicolas Cage. Apparently, Nicolas Cage is actually coming back to do a live-action version of the Spider-Man Noir, which he actually voiced in Into the Spider-Verse and all that sort of jazz. So that's going to be interesting to see how he pulls that one off.
Now that I wouldn't expect to only come out as a series. I would expect that to be a movie, with it being Nicolas Cage, you would think,
Mm.
right? It's interesting.
Yeah, I actually had this conversation with my brother while I was back in Australia, like saying like, what they need to do is they need, instead of like just trying to condense things into like like something like as big as like take Lord of the Rings for example, something as big as that, and try and condense it into one movie. Like obviously, like they've got like that spread out over like three, like what up to now, four, six movies and the TV show Rings of Power. Instead of doing like like a subpar movie trying to cram everything into one hit, make it more of a like a higher end TV show, like a little higher production TV show. That way you can flesh out the story over series and in additions.
Hmm.
What do you think about that?
I think if it calls for it, then you do it, but I don't
Mm.
think you should do it just to do it.
Oh
Um,
yeah, definitely.
so it just depends. Yeah. Um, I don't know if this is the thing to do it with. I don't even know if Marvel
No.
has anything that, it's just like, it's just weird, man, because they do a lot of weird stuff. Like one
Mm.
minute Black Widow is supposed to be for TV, and then it came out as a real movie, and then what else was like that? Something else recently was like that, where it was supposed to be
Uh,
a TV show, and then it came out for real. And even like the Thunderbolts was supposed to be a TV show, and when I look at the trailer, it looks like a TV show.
mm.
Like it, I don't know why. It's just the way it looks. It doesn't look like a movie.
Actually, just on the subject of Thunderbolts, that just sprung another question in my mind that I was going to ask you, because I know Taskmaster is one of your favorite characters.
Yeah,
What do you think of the redesign of the mask on Taskmaster? I don't like it.
I don't like anything about Taskmaster.
That
Yeah, uh,
yeah,
no,
because I mean, like just going for like the Taskmaster we had like in the Black Widow movie. Now we've got the Taskmaster in the Thunderbolts movie. It looks like we've got like more a, a Jason Voorhees type of mask, or like Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles.
oh man, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it should be like a skull face, right?
Exactly.
So I get it, but yeah, yeah. I don't know. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's just like just leave Taskmaster alone. But let us know out there in the audience if you got an opinion about Taskmaster, right there in the comments, or even come up and say hi if you want. But yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
as a kid, that character just captivated me because I was, you know, I didn't really understand the distinction and the difference in power levels between like street level heroes and cosmic, but I just thought that was the illest thing ever. That there's a character that could learn your fighting style while they're fighting you, or by just evaluating you, doing
mm,
enough research on you. So, that I thought was just the ultimate concept. Yeah.
mm, that's it. Basically, like you start like they starts mirroring yourself, so basically like sort of fighting yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and then could also retain those other fighting styles that he learned. So, he could be fighting Daredevil and then fight him as Daredevil and then switch and
Mm,
start doing Punisher type of stuff.
that's right.
Like crazy.
Yeah, but remind me as well. I think I was reading somewhere that power comes at the extent of like they suddenly well the Taskmaster basically like loses a part of his own memory or something like that of his childhood or something like that. It basically gets replaced by some other part of his brain. Though I could be wrong.
That sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah. Something going on. I know it was something with like that serum, the super soldier serum stuff.
Mm.
It's just different stuff they've been doing here and there with the character. But yeah, I don't know.
So
It needs to just go back to what it was, who he was.
exactly. That's it. Make Taskmaster awesome. Actually, tell you what, tell you what would be awesome is we had like a Taskmaster collectible on VeVe.
Mm, yeah. I just, it depends though, because it's like he doesn't have any powers really. Like there's nothing outward showing with his powers. So it would almost come across as like a Black Panther type of collectible to me, where it was like, what's he
Mm.
gonna do? Flip and do a kick in the air, or what's he gonna do? He don't use guns. He doesn't shoot nothing out
Yeah.
his hand.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like Taskmaster's got like his shield and his sword. I mean that's pretty iconic in the comic book. So maybe we can do something with
Yeah,
that.
so he's gonna like take some swipes and do a defensive poet. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I guess like if the collectibles were more interactive or something,
Hmm.
then you know what I'm saying, it would be dope. But it's almost like Captain America for me, where
Mm.
the secret rare, yeah, it has the full animation, but it's like, all right, what is he really doing? He's like, taking defensive bullets to the shield and
Yeah.
then putting the shield in the ground and all this. Like they should have had him, like the scene where he's with the Howling Commandos busting through the door. He should have been blocking some bullets and then
Yes. Yes.
pulling out the big gun and shooting over the shield. Like, give me, like some offensive moves. Why everybody doing defensive stuff or like
Hmm.
kicking at ghost people in the air? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm tired of seeing people fighting invisible people. We gotta have something more interactive with each other in the
Mm-hmm.
showrooms or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
So what else? Oh, I've got a little bit more film news. So apparently they've got a Bane and Deathstroke movie in the works. So I don't know how that's going to play out, but apparently that's coming down the pipeline.
Wow. Okay.
And another one they've got coming in the pipeline is the Dynamic Duo, which is an animated film which is going to feature Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. So basically Red Hood and Robin. So and I
Wow.
believe that one's going to be animated.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Okay.
some stuff to look forward to.
Have you seen the Penguin yet? I haven't been able to
I have
literally pulled it
no
up and yeah, it was
no I haven't because it's on HBO and I don't have access to it yet. But apparently it's been doing quite well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. Because that right there is another one where I thought that would have been a movie. You know what I mean? But instead they made it a show. So it's very interesting.
Hmm.
You know, um, was there supposed to be another like a Falcon movie, like the Captain America slash Falcon?
Uh, I don't think so. I mean, I haven't seen anything for a second series as of yet. I mean, the only Marvel show we've got going through the system now is that Agatha Knows. Has anyone been watching Agatha Knows? Have you been watching Agatha Knows? What does Agatha
See,
know?
that's how you know there's something wrong in the universe, right?
Hmm.
Because how is it that I've seen every episode of that, but I haven't seen the Penguin yet? How does that happen? That should never happen.
No, exactly. I suppose it's just like convenience. Like, if the Penguin was over on Disney Plus, then I'd probably have more of a more of a chance of watching it.
Yeah, see, I gotta put you on to some things, man. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know if you gotta VPN it out or what you gotta do, but yeah, I got some things, man, where
Oh,
it shows me who distributes what, but all I do is scroll past that and it goes right to movies and TV shows, baby. What you want to
yeah.
do? Hit the search bar, trying to see something from 1984. What you want to watch? You know what I'm saying? So I got
Oh,
you, man. I'll get you
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Yeah, definitely let me know.
yeah, I
But
got
but yeah, as for Agatha Knows, I mean, I've only watched the first two episodes so far, just because life. But I mean, again, that's another one I don't hold a lot of high hopes for,
yeah,
unless,
it's rough.
unless they pull something like out of the bag at the very end.
Yeah,
I'm not particularly interested. I mean, I'm just watching it just because it's Marvel and I like Marvel and just interested to see where it goes. But I'm just hoping it doesn't pull like a Star Wars Acolyte, like has like all this like awesome hype and then just sort of falls flat.
right, right. Game of Thrones, you out, right? Yeah, you don't want that. I
Exactly.
mean, it's interesting because I'm not trying to spoil it for nobody, but maybe it'll give people incentive to watch it. I don't know. But
Maybe.
basically, if you know who Wiccan is, you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
basically watching the first appearance of Wiccan and the way they interwove it into the storyline, going back to Scarlet Witch and everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
that was just well done the way they did that.
Yeah.
Um, so it's little things like that that keep me going and or coming back, I should say. I was disappointed in the WandaVision series that they could have went the pathway with the kids and all of that, and Agatha of
Yeah.
you know Baron Cohen doing Mephisto thing, and they didn't
Yes.
do it. But we got a lot of stuff with this series with the Darkhold, so it's like they're slow walking it, which I kind
Mm,
of prefer. It's just the fact they're not announcing; they're just letting it happen, kind of almost like organically, and letting you put it together. And that's what kind of I think has me going back is to see because they actually in this series they mentioned Mephisto by name, so now it's like, damn, now you
exactly.
really got waiting to
That's
see.
what I was about to say.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so you never know. Like at the very end of it, like maybe Sacha Baron Cohen will make his appearance as Mephisto.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
that was like teased ages ago.
Right. Or does it happen mid-season in just a random episode, and now we get him in a couple episodes? Like we don't know what to expect.
No,
So
exactly.
right. So that's that they did a good job with capitalizing off of all the speculation that's been hanging out there.
Exactly, and VeVe's like already planted the seeds on the app as well because we do have I want to say it's Silver Surfer number 44, but I could be wrong. It's basically the first appearance of Mephisto that dropped a while back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that dropped around when the other season was still in play,
Hmm.
actually. So could be wrong, but yeah, I think yeah. So that added to a little speculation even for the WandaVision show or whatever. But
Yeah. So no,
yeah,
fun stuff ahead. A lot of speculation, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, if you're watching Agatha and you enjoy it or don't enjoy it, feel free to let us know in the comments. And just to give everyone a bit of warning as well, guys, I got to start wrapping up the space in the next 15 minutes or so because this is kind of like the danger period for me when the little ones start waking up and demanding breakfast and like those little things like food, clothing, and nourishment. And me doing the dad thing.
mhm.
But yeah, guys, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. Let's say this has been a VeVe Wednesdays number. We're up to episode 77, so still going strong. And also my first time back in the host seat as well. I've been traveling for a while, been visiting family, but Dokta's been doing a fantastic job of carrying the space and holding it down while I've been gone. So again, a big thank you for that, Dokta.
Oh man, appreciate you putting your trust in me, giving me the opportunity. It's definitely harder than it looks,
Mm.
and I'm glad to be co-piloting versus flying the plane. So yeah,
Yeah, mate. No, like I said before, like if I ever do need to step away again for whatever purposes, I know that the space is in very capable hands. So again, thank you very much.
oh man, appreciate you,
That one.
man. I got your back. Got your back, man. I couldn't break the streak, couldn't do it. Couldn't let it happen.
No, awesome. All right, guys. So yeah, if it, like I said before, like we're coming into the last 10 minutes of the show. If anyone did want to come up and say a few words, or just say hi, or sharing your collecting experiences or your journey, or any other fandom that you might be into that we haven't covered on the show today that you want to share, by all means, please do so. Or if you want to write it in the comments, that's also is available there as well. Like I do my best to try and read out the comments when and where I can. But if you want to just chill in the background and listen, and I hope you enjoyed the content, at 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 the very minimum, at the very least, when this gets to YouTube, give it a like at the very least. That will be available over on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel. Or even if you're listening there in the space right now, just give us a thumbs up 100% if you're enjoying the content. Even if you're not enjoying the content, definitely let me know why so we can improve on it in the future. And any and all feedback is greatly appreciated. So it goes into making the experience more interactive and more enjoyable for everyone out there. Okay, so I think we've covered just about everything that I wanted to cover.
Oh, so real quick in the
Oh yeah,
in the chat, Nas Clint said just released by the way. You got emoji with the pre-save for his new release called About You on Spotify. So
Oh yeah.
you can go to his yeah, you can go to his Twitter page, official emoji, and so it's situation where I think every time the song is played, it burns on me. So it's like a listen to burn type of situation.
Mm.
So yeah, very interesting.
Yeah,
You know.
I've seen a little bit more of that lately because I was just about to say over on O'Milly's page, he's got something as well. He's going introducing Rock to Burn. 25% of each sale burns Omi, and so basically he's got his New York Comic Con shirts up for sale, and apparently the sale of these shirts and his merchandise goes towards burning Omi. So I thought that's an interesting concept.
Hmm. Hmm. Very
Uh,
interesting, man.
But just
Yeah.
just on the subject of New York Comic Con, because I understand that you're going, Doctor. So are you excited? Are you prepped for it?
Yeah, man. I'm definitely excited to get to link up with a lot of people that I've met over the last 2 years at Comic Cons and just in the space in general, and even within the last couple of months, I'm still meeting new people and great people in this space and in the community. Omi Wan's coming out, so definitely looking
Oh,
forward to
nice.
linking with him. Whether I plan it or not, I always run into King Nino, so that should still happen. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's definitely an exciting year. It's a lot of different dynamics going on as far as the VeVe party. Whereas last year, if you had the mogul, um, email or whatever it was, you had like a plus one type of situation. Whereas this year, with the tickets we have, it's no plus one. Um, they were saying that in each section, like for each color that you have, there's basically two VIP sections for the gold and the red.
Okay.
So it's two separate sections apparently in the club itself, I guess. So, and I think the gold will get like some sort of gift bag or something. So yeah, it's a little different, you know, but I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, for what I can read in the spaces or out there on X, it looks like it's going to be an epic party, and I'm gutted that I won't be able to make it because but in saying that, I am going to Vegas, so I am definitely looking to that forward to that one. And I might as well give a big shout out as well to Mr. MC1 as well for putting on that VV party as well. A lot of planning is going into it, and looks like it's going to be an amazing experience for everybody. Is Yeah, it's definitely going to be being an event to remember.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. So far, both Comic Cons in general have been memorable for me for different reasons, different situations, different people involved. So I think this year will be the same. It's gonna be dope.
Definitely. All right then. Well, I suppose if there isn't anything else to add, or if nobody wants to come up to the stage at all, then I guess we'll start winding down. But, yeah, Doctor, was there anything else you wanted to cover or add before we start winding things down?
No, I think we've really covered all the ground. So
Mm.
I'm good, man. Good to go, man. Just appreciate everybody coming through the space. Up to 77. Unbelievable. Glad you're back. Yeah, man. It's awesome. So yeah, man, come through my show on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Twitter Spaces, man. Kick back, listen to some music, all that good stuff.
That's it as well. And also, if you get a chance as well, jump into Get to the Comics over on YouTube and X, where we'll be doing a live comic book reading of Hit Monkey #1, available on the VeVe Comic app, with my special guest Larry from Rising Star from Chillin' and Vibin', which also as well he does have his latest episode coming out with KC, I believe. So that's gonna be another fun episode. I've been on there on his show, Chillin' and Vibe, and Doctor, I believe you've been there as well. And Larry's just just another fun individual. And I tell you what, I see him all over the place. I mean, like he's got all sorts of different guests that come on his show. And just a very, very cool dude.
Yeah, man, definitely a chill show. I thought that his shows were gonna be like on YouTube because when you're doing the show with him, you see each other like everything else, but turns out it's mainly like literally a podcast, like Spotify, more of a listening type of thing. So I don't know. I need to talk to him though. I think he should have those, as like a YouTube version too with visuals. Why not?
Yeah. Well, I think he does, but it's over on a different site that he uses. I'm not familiar with it though, but I know that the links are available in his X description. So if you are interested and want to check it out, look him up on X.
Yep.
And yeah. Okay, well on that note, we'll start winding things down. So again, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's taken the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us live while we're doing this recording, or even if you're just catching the playback on YouTube now. Much appreciate you for listening to our content. And like I said before, if you're at the very, very minimum, just want to hit that like button, that goes a long way about getting it out there on the YouTube and appeasing the Google overlords and getting the content out there in front of people who enjoy it. Big thank you to Dokta and Josh for coming to speak in the space tonight. It's been a pretty chill one. We've covered a lot of topics. So we've gone over the coming VeVe drops from Stanley Gibbons, the penny drop. We've also covered some of the coming comics as well. Golden Goblin, and also the Venom Wars #4. And talked a bit of film, TV, bit of a New York Comic Con, community shout outs this time around, and just another chilled space. Like I said, this is my first VeVe Wednesdays back from traveling, and I'm glad to be back in the hosting seat. And like I said before, if as long as everyone keeps showing up to these spaces, we'll keep trying to hold them for as long as we possibly can, because that's what it's all about, just collecting, connecting with others, and just enjoying the collecting experience, sharing different levels of fandom, whether that's physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, say Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, say Warhammer 40k, manga, anime, whatever you're into. As long as you've got a nerdy spirit to you and want to share and collect with others, that's what the space is there and all about. And I just see
I think Elon got you again.
no.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I was just going to do a quick shout out to Phil. I just see him. Phil's just jumped in. I just want to say, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope the newborn is being kind to you and giving you a bit of a level of sleep. And on that note, guys, I'm going to start winding down. So, yeah, Phil, I'll let you up the stage, mate. But I really do need to wrap up the stage. But jump in quick, and then I've got to say my goodbyes. But Phil, how are you, mate?
What's up, brother? Amazing.
Yeah. How you doing, Phil? So how's the little one treating you? So I do need to start wrapping up the space shortly, but I just thought I'd give you your 2 seconds to say hi.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Like December is when I have my baby, so can't wait.
That's it. Was it December you
It's
had
good
your
to
baby?
see you. Huh?
So was it last December you had your baby?
No, this December. So coming up.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. Ah, fantastic.
I'm getting started late as hell, man.
No worries. But how have you been anyway? So you've been keeping well?
Of course.
Awesome.
I wish you guys could make it to New York. Are you gonna make it to New York? Nah.
Me? No, but Doctor's going.
There's nowhere to go to. I live here.
Dakota.
Yeah. No, Doc. No, very cool. All right, guys. So like I said, I got to start wrapping up the space because my little ones are going to be kicking around in a minute. But again, big thank you to everyone who's been listening in. Big thank you to Doctor and Josh for coming up to speak. Phil, not nice to hear your voice, mate. So I hope you're keeping well. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. But yeah, hopefully next time you jump in, we'll have a bit more time to chat. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, I got to run. So again, big thank you to everybody for listening. Big thank you for everyone who's speaking. This and also a big shout out to the VeVe Collective as well, which is what these spaces are brought to you by. The VeVe Collective is basically just a group of us collectors who wanted to come together and create a space where we could share our collecting a spirit with others and just provide a safe space for others to do the same. And that's what these spaces are all about. And yeah, so we try and do this consistently every Wednesday, and also we have our Sunday show, VeVe Weekends as well, which also Josh, our Collectors Gone Digital, helps me co-host as well, and also Dokta that jumps in from time to time to help co-host at the same time, like he did last week, which was very, very cool. So yeah, those spaces are there. So if you want to come and collect and connect with other like-minded individuals and collectors, or anybody who just wants to nerd out and have a place to express it, this is the place for you. But on that note, guys, I better go because I can start hearing little pitter-patter of feet above my head. But like I said, this will be available on YouTube, on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel. Give it a like at the bare minimum. If you feel inclined to do so, Dokta and myself have links to buy me a coffee in our X descriptions. Obviously, I don't expect anybody to use them, but if you're feeling generous and want to help keep the lights on, those links are available to use if you inclined to do so. And on that note, guys, this has been VeVe Wednesdays, episode 77. I have been your host, Osman Collect 63. Big thank you again to Dr. Strange for helping me co-host, and I will leave you with our outro track, which was very, very kindly put together by Dokta. So here we go. So guys, yeah, take care, have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.
Doctor Strange and talking VeVe drops, let the market flow. Cryptoids and McFarlane, digital chase. DC candy ain't no time to waste. Dive deep into comics, TV and film. The VeVe Collectors where the passion's real. On VeVe Wednesday, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay. Let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, it's a collector's delight. On VeVe Collectors, everything's alright. It's VeVe Wednesdays, tuning to Twitter X. Austin collects with reflex. What's coming next? Doctor Strange at the helm. VeVe drops are hot. Talking cryptoids, Nick fall in every spot. Unity vibe, feel the unity thrive. Dive into the fandom, together we rise. Bar keeps buzzing, collectors going hand. Falling in DC, slicker than a scam. On VeVe Wednesdays, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay, let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, it's a collector's delight. On VeVe Collectors, everything's